You're not live. Close enough.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Welcome everybody to another trivia night at Film.Ca Cinemas. I am Jeff Knoll, the CEO here at Film.Ca Cinemas, and with me tonight is my able assistant.
And I may or may not be Andrew Johnston.
You may or may not be Andrew Johnston. Well, why may you not be Andrew Johnston?
I do not know. Perhaps
Okay.
perhaps I am under a potion that changes my body.
Well, that's a great segue to what we're going to be talking about tonight. Tonight is all things Harry Potter. And I actually made a mistake a couple moments ago. I said we're coming to you live from Film.Ca studios. We're actually live at...
Cinema 6 Studios.
No. Where are we? Where are we?
Oh yes, we're in. Sorry, I saw a picture on the other screen.
Yes.
We are in Ollivanders.
Ollivanders Wine Shop. That's right.
Yes.
Yes. So we are right here, actually in. Yeah, we're not really. We're in the studio.
Yeah.
This is a green screen.
Yeah.
See, but it looks awfully nice, doesn't it?
Yes, very convincing.
Very convincing. So we're here at Film.Ca Cinemas with another live edition of our Trivia Night. Thank you for joining us. Just a quick bit of business right off the top. We noticed that we ran out of seats right away. So there's lots of people interested in Harry Potter trivia tonight. So we've increased our capacity. We can have up to 500 players. So if you tried to get on a few minutes ago and you got locked out, try again. There's lots of seats available, and we'll just give you a couple minutes to get registered. If you're not aware of how to play along with us, you simply go on your computer or your phone or your favorite mobile device or tablet, and you go to crowdpur.com / I can't read that. It's kind of obscured. Is that CMQ6F?
Yeah,
Andrew?
that's what it is. Yeah.
So
CMQ
Crowdpur,
6F.
I'm totally, because it's what is the actual URL? I apologize.
Live.
Pretend I said nothing. Just like, be like one of my children. Pretend I said nothing. Go to crowd.live /
CMQ6F.
All right, I guess you enter the code. It's not a slash. Boy, I'm totally discombobulated. So hold on a second. I need to fix this. Oh, there we go. I'm going to be much better to. See, now I can't even speak. I just magic myself into quality programming. There you go. So again, we have a few minutes before we're going to get started, and if you have not had a chance to register to start playing along with us, then go to crowd.live and enter code, Andrew.
CMQ6F.
That's right.
Woohoo.
And you'll be able to play along with us. Tonight we are playing for a popcorn prize. So we have introduced new Zuzu's flavored popcorn. We talked about our last trivia show. So the first place winner wins a big tub of popcorn. I don't have one of the tubs here, but so you get the large size popcorn. The second place winner will win one of these medium sized bags. And the third place winner will win one of these smaller bags, and those can be redeemed at the cinema, either in person or for curbside pickup. Our popcorn, this new flavored popcorn is delicious, and you can learn more about it at zuzuspopcorn.ca. So if you can learn more about our various flavors at zuzuspopcorn.ca, you can order it for pickup at film.ca. That was what we call in the business a commercial endorsement.
Very good.
Very good. So once again, if you have not yet had a chance to sign up, go to crowd.live and enter code
CMQ6F. Woohoo, I'm
Can you
doing
do
my
that in an
job.
accent?
CMQ6F, or we can do Russian. Do you want
Russian,
okay.
please.
CMQ6F.
There you go.
Yeah,
Crowd.live and your favorite dialect of
CMQ6F.
thank you. And once you get settled and ready to go, then we will get started. I think we'll get started in about 30 seconds. We'll give you 30 seconds of, how about a song, Andrew? It's putting something on the spot.
Down by the bay.
There we go.
Da, da, da.
Okay, well, instead of that, why don't we give you an update on what's happening at Film.Ca. So many of you are our guests and friends of Film.Ca cinemas. We are still closed. Halton is in the red category of the framework for COVID recovery, and that means that cinemas are not yet allowed to open. So I'm not going to go into editorialization about how ridiculous that is, that you can go and stand amongst several hundred of your best friends at Walmart, but you can't go to a cinema with a handful of people in a facility that has never had a case of COVID attached to it on the planet. Not just in Oakville, there's never been COVID coming from a theater. Anyway, that's an editorialization. If you want to write to Doug Ford, feel free. We will be open soon. Hopefully, once we get to Orange, we'll be able to open with 50 people in the building at Orange, and we cannot wait to see you back here at the movies. We've got lots of great plans ahead, and we look forward to welcoming you back. But in the meantime, our snack bar is open for business right now. There we go. Thank you. That was a really high level of enthusiasm.
Yes, I'm so enthusiastic
there you go.
nowadays.
So Andrew's enthusiastic. Are you? You can order our food online at any of the delivery app locations. So that would be Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, or DoorDash. For home delivery, you can pick up right here at the theater. You can walk right in the door and walk to the snack bar like it was in the pre-COVID days, except for the plastic shields, the face masks, and all of the signage. And you can order all of your favorite Film.Ca cinema favorites. And that includes our popcorn, our chicken fingers, our fries, our Zuzu's popcorn, soft drinks, chocolate bars, and so much more. You can check all those out here. And if you're not wanting to come in the building, you can do curbside pickup by dialing 905-338-6322. Phil is on duty tonight. Say, hi, Phil. I don't want to get out of my car. Bring it to me, and we will take care of you as well. So we are open till 9 p.m. tonight, and we're open again tomorrow from 4 o'clock till 8 p.m. So right now we're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for takeout, curbside, and network delivery food services like Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, and
DoorDash?
DoorDash. Hey, you passed the test. Thanks. Very well done. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the big moment has arrived. Let's get started with our trivia contest. And tonight's trivia is all things Disney.
Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings? No, what is it? Oh, yes. Harry Potter.
Oh, perhaps,
Harry Potter.
yes.
Harry Potter. So, Mr. Adam, our producer tonight, let's cue up our first question of the night. And Andrew, why don't you take the honor of reading our first question of the night. I'll remind you, when the questions pop up, you get more points the faster you answer. So be ready with your answers, and you get more points. The trivia game will begin shortly, very shortly, hopefully.
Oh gosh.
The producer just said, oh gosh.
Never a good thing to hear.
Not a good thing from your producer to say, oh gosh.
So we're on question 1.
It's like hearing oh dear from the barber. You never want to hear that.
I click to the next question and start questions is grayed out.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Start questions is grayed out. The miracles of modern technology. Could I have the command center for a second? For those of you who are interested, this is where we control the questions from. It's an iPad, and it appears to be stuck. Does anybody have a rock? Let's see. No, it should be working.
I'm very good at throwing things down on the ground if you need my assistance.
It may come to that, Andrew.
Hallelujah.
Look, I'm gonna start it again. Restarting, refreshing the screen. There we go. Let's see what that works. We can just make the questions up, I guess.
If it comes to that.
If it comes to that, go to the next round. And next round not currently set. Riveting television on a Saturday night, isn't it, folks? Okay, so active question number 1, start questions. Disable. There we go. It will start in 7 seconds.
Hallelujah.
Live television. You know, if we had a chance for rehearsal. Here we go. Let's read it over.
A, I should have known that you...
You have to
Oh,
answer the
sorry.
question first.
What is the first line in the Philosopher's Stone movie? A, I should have known that you were here. B, are the rumors true, Albus? C, Hagrid is late again. And D, good evening, Professor McGonagall.
So, and the answer is, Adam, it is A.
Oh.
I should have known that you would be here.
Ah, I thought it was a D.
Now, I remember that's with McGonagall and...
Yeah, when she turns into the cat. Yes.
Right. In
Because
front of the house on
Yeah, Privet Lane.
Privet Lane. Jeez, I know more about Harry Potter than I thought I did.
Privet Drive.
Privet Drive?
Drive.
Okay.
13 Privet Drive. 100.
Okay, next question.
All right, so
What's the name of the dog guarding the Sorcerer's Stone? A. Fang, B. The Grim, C. Fluffy, or D. Padfoot? Oh, I even know this one. I think I do. Maybe I shouldn't be too assured of myself.
I'm pretty sure it's E.
E?
Godzilla.
Godzilla the dog.
Yeah.
In fact, the answer is
C. Fluffy.
Fluffy. That dog did not look fluffy.
Yeah, I know. It's actually based off of Cerberus. It's actually Hades' guard to the underworld. It's like a 3-headed dog.
Ooh, okay.
So that's what it's based off of. So
Very nice.
I don't know. Interesting trivia.
Interesting trivia from Andrew Johnston. Okay, let's move on to question number 3.
So what spell does Ron use against the troll in the bathroom? Stupefy, Wingardium Leviosa, Expelliarmus, and Alohomora. I was about to read that Ahsoka or like Oklahoma or something.
Oklahoma, when the wind comes breaking down the plain. There you go, your musical accompaniment.
Oklahoma.
And the answer is
B.
Wingardium Leviosa. What does that mean? What is that? What does that spell do? Do you know?
Well, yes, it makes things float, and well, I feel that it's called Wingardium Leviosa because wing, fly, perhaps. I
Why
don't
don't we
know.
try it on the producer and see what happens?
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, he's not moving.
Yeah, he's not moving.
I
Okay.
know sparks may come out at the end of this thing. Oh well. I guess you have to be at Universal Studios for that to happen. I can't find my wand pocket. There we go. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 4.
What is the core of Harry's wand? The thestral tail hair, dragon heartstring, phoenix feather, and unicorn tail hair.
This is Harry's wand we're talking about. Like that matters. Like,
Yeah, no.
I guess it does matter actually, doesn't it? That's
little.
that's the foundation of the power in the wand.
Yeah, I guess.
So the answer is a phoenix feather.
Ooh.
Now I have, courtesy of your family,
Mercy, okay.
there you go. I have a lovely wand. This is a Slytherin wand, and of course I'm wearing a Slytherin robe. I failed a few times. I did not pass my, is it owls?
Yeah, I think it is
Yeah,
apples.
I did not pass my owls for about 40 times. So I'm still in high school.
Explains why you have your robes at such a large size.
I know it's the extra large rope size. Anyway, so I have a Slytherin wand here. Now, what's in a Slytherin wand? Do you know?
Well, it depends on the one chooses the wizard.
Oh, of course, and we should know that because we're actually in.
Yes,
we're in Ollivander.
yes, we're totally wizards.
Can I see those boxes move? No, it's my imagination. Okay, let's move
I'm
on to our
pretty
next question. Speaking of imagination.
50% certain that is a still image.
What does Dumbledore tell Harry he sees in the mirror of Ursid? Is that pronounced right? I hope I did.
Yes.
A, thick woolen socks. B, his sister. C, a phoenix. D, a cup of tea. Or E, popcorn at Film.Ca cinemas. And the answer is, Mr. Andrew?
Thick woolen socks.
Thick woolen socks.
I bet you that a lot of the people on the live stream know this, but Erised actually did backwards is desire, and so it is literally the mirror of desire.
Oh, and that's what Dumbledore wanted. He wanted thick woolen
Socks, yes. Exactly. Makes perfect sense for Dumbledore.
Well, the ambition's not that high.
And it's honestly kind of sad because his sister died. Wouldn't he want to see a desire for his sister?
Possibly, unless they didn't get along. Maybe she stole his thick woolen socks. I would have
That's
desired
why.
a bag of Zuzu's caramel corn, available now.
And Zuzu's green apple, available also perhaps now, maybe.
You're absolutely correct.
And just because we're doing both two of those, it would be very shameful to leave the third one alone. So
This is Cherry.
here's Cherry. Yeah, I know you feel so bad for not being mentioned first. I know.
You don't have to apologize.
It's a hard night. It's a hard not life.
Okay, question number 6. Who claims the last points needed to win the House Cup for Gryffindor in their first year? I think I just read your question. You can read the answer.
Yeah, A, Harry Potter, B, Hermione Granger, C, Neville Longbottom, D, Ron Weasley.
Ron Weasley.
Not wrong Weasley.
Wrong Weasley.
Wrong Weasley. Although he is wrong about a bunch of things, so, you know. And
the answer is?
C, what is Neville Longbottom?
There you go. Thank you for that Jeopardy-like response.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to question number 7.
What transfiguration lesson is McGonagall teaching before she tells the class about the Chamber of Secrets? Turning beetles into buttons, turning a match into a needle, turning a teapot into a tortoise, and turning animals into water goblets. I'm actually 50% certain I know which one this is.
I'm 100% certain I don't remember.
Yeah. And the answer is that I think,
Animals into water goblets.
for some reason, for some reason I thought that was the first movie. But now I remember that the reason it didn't work for Ron because his wand was broken. Oh my goodness. The universe is clear.
I guess his rat broke it. He had a rat, right?
Yeah, he
Is
had
that
a
right?
rat.
Yeah, okay.
I'm 50% certain it was a tree that broke his wand.
Was that the
Yeah, it was
Whomping Willow
I went
tree?
into the car. The car went into the tree and it went all bad.
I certainly hope that I'm not giving away answers to questions later on. Because
Yeah,
that would be unfair. Okay, let's move on to question number 8. I think we're at 8, right? Yes, we're at 8.
Yes, H.
What kind of monster is released from the Chamber of Secrets? A.
An acromantula.
Acromantula,
Yes.
a basilisk, Voldemort, or a boggart?
Well, that's a very fine monster there. See.
Yeah, acromantula. Okay.
A. That's a
We
nice
probably
one.
should have previewed the questions before so we could actually learn all the pronunciations. And the answer is?
A basilisk.
A basilisk.
I would also kind of find it funny how Voldemort is considered a monster.
Well, he's pretty monstrous.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he doesn't have a nose.
Yeah, exactly. You know, never mind.
Okay.
I was gonna go on a completely tangent, but
That's
on
so
how
like you. That's so like you, Andrew.
supervillains never get noses, like
Yeah.
Red Skull, Ultron.
Yeah. And supervillains are usually Russian, though.
And they always have like the beak,
That's right.
like the beak of a nose.
Yeah, the beak nose. Like, what's that character's name from Despicable Me?
Oh yeah, Gru.
Gruel, yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Well, my
Before we go to
favorite.
the next question, I think we need to check your mic. I'm not getting really anything from it.
So nobody's heard anything I've said up to this
Well,
point?
we're hearing you, but I think it's through his mic, so it's a little muffled.
So I apologize if you haven't heard from me, or you're welcome. Let me just make sure I turn on my mic. There we go. I think you can hear me now. I can see my VU meter going nuts. And you might want to turn me down a little bit because nobody wants to hear that much of Jeff Knoll.
Yeah. I'm already tired.
I hope people on social media are saying, no, we want to hear more of Jeff Knoll, but probably not. Let's move on to question number 9. Thank you, Mr. Producer.
How did Ginny get Tom Riddle's diary? Draco hid it in her trunk, she found it in the library, Lucius placed it in her cauldron, and Lockhart gave it to her.
Ginny is Ron Weasley's sister, correct?
Yes.
We.
And the answer
The answer is,
is...
drum roll please. Lucius placed it in her cauldron. You notice we have an upgrade to our questions. Put that back up there for a second. You don't get live video at just anybody's trivia show. Look at that. We have video on that question. Isn't that awesome? This is a full service trivia show, Andrew.
Yes.
It is.
Because the full 9 yards.
Speaking of full service, let's move on to question 10. I'm not sure how that relates, but okay. Where does Hermione brew her first batch of polyjuice potion? A, the dungeons. B, Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. That always troubled me, by the way. C, Hagrid's hut. And D, the Chamber of Secrets. Interesting. And the answer is in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom.
You know, that's... If you take it out of context of the movies, that sounds really weird.
Yeah, it really does. There's not a lot of movies where the scenes actually take place in bathrooms. This is it's a unique feature.
Except for that one
Especially
scene in
for-
James Bond.
Yes, that one scene.
Where something happens.
Okay, so let's, before Andrew makes this an R-rated show, let's see our standings for our first 10 questions. Mr. Producer, sir. So 0% have answered zero, sorry, we have 0% no answers, 95, thank you.
This is
Andrew.
what you wanted to see, wasn't it?
You're just, see, Adam's very pushy. When he gets bored, he just changes the screen, so thank you for that. Xenophilus, love God, love good.
Love good.
How do you pronounce it? Xenophilius. Xenophilius Lovegood is in first place with 862 points. The Deathly Hallows is in second place with 820 points. And Hoppy Scoppy?
Hoopy Scoopy?
Hoopy Scoopy, no, it's not, it's only one O. I think it's Hoppy. Hoppy Scoppy is 806 points. And we have lots of other players below. Everybody's a winner when you play Film.Ca trivia, so don't get hung up about your scores. Because it's just all about fun. Lord Voldemort's daughter's playing. That's nice.
Yeah, that's neat.
How are you doing? Ethan's playing. There we go. Ethan.
Hey, that's my brother, possibly.
Or my grandson. One of the two of them.
Oh, maybe either or.
Could be.
It could be the Kids Review Crew, Ethan. We never know.
Oh, that's true. There's a Kids Review Crew, Ethan. We should talk about Kids Review Crew at some point. The Golden Snitch. The Golden Snitch is playing. This is exciting. We have an entire cast of a movie playing. That's great.
Wow.
Well, thank you everybody for playing. It's still lots of time. We still have 40 questions left to go. So anybody's going to be a winner and claim the popcorn prize.
Yes, the popcorn, the grand prize.
Grand prize, or the second prize, or even the third prize.
Mhm.
They're all
But not the
equal.
fourth prize.
There's no fourth prize. The fourth prize is you get to watch,
And you get
Our
bragging
trivia
rights.
show.
You get bragging rights,
and you
I
get
guess.
bragging rights. You can say, I got fourth at Film.Ca trivia, and it's going to be something you'll be proud of for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you can totally brag about it to all your friends.
That's right. I know I will. Let's move on to our next question.
Who charmed the bludger to chase Harry around the Quidditch field? Professor Snape, Professor Quirrell, Dobby, and Gilderoy Lockhart. I'm sorry, but I am spitting on my voice.
There you go. That's okay. We're reading off a relatively small screen tonight. And the answer is Dobby.
Hey.
What's that video image that we're seeing? there?
Yeah. What is that?
What is that? I think I see people flying out. Mr. Producer, what is that?
It's Malfoy saying, training for the ballet, Potter.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it's in the second movie. It's the yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh wow.
Adam, our producer, Adam Kufos, is producing tonight. He even said it in a Draco Malfoy voice, which was very nice. Training for the ballet, Potter. No, that's not-
Training for the ballet, Potter.
Let's move on to question 12 before the accent police get us. What plant healed those paralyzed by the basilisk? A. Gillyweed, B. Mandrake, C. Rosemary, or D. Devil's Snare? A. Gillyweed, B. Mandrake. Oh, mandrakes.
Oh yeah, those things. Yeah, I don't like them.
What is the answer? What is the answer? The answer is Mandrake. Okay. Like I said, you can't pay for better entertainment than this on a Saturday night. Honest to goodness, it's free, folks. You have to put up with it. Question number 13.
It's free, and that's a great price.
It's about what this is worth. Question 13, Andrew.
What did Fox bring to Harry when he was facing Riddle/Voldemort in the Chamber of Secrets? A. Sorting Hat, B. Basilisk Fan, C. His Wand, and D. Tom Riddle's Diary.
Adam, increase the size exponentially of the screen for us. That was a great idea. Thank you.
Yeah, nice.
And the answer is
A. Sorting Hat. Woo.
I don't remember that.
It had the sword inside of it. It had the Gryffindor sword inside the sorting hat.
Ah, okay. So our we have a judge in the room actually. So if there's any other discrepancies, Nicole Bailey's here, and she's qualified. I heard judge. Huh? She's a liar?
Lawyer.
Oh, lawyer. Sorry.
You guys don't say judge, and I keep on thinking, well, that's not
No, but
my
she's
job.
a judge tonight. We have deemed her to be a judge. Go forth and judge. There you go.
You can feel free to judge us
Feel
now.
free to judge us. I know you're always judging. You're always judging us. Question number 14, please.
Sirius Black escapes on what kind of fantastic beast in Prisoner of Azkaban? A. Hippogriff, B. Dragon, C. Unicorn, and D. Phoenix. You know, I see what you did there. Fantastic Beast is a reference to Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. Wow, I see. Much very...
And the answer, of course, we all know is a hippogriff.
Hippogriff.
Notice how I timed that perfectly, so I actually sounded intelligent there for a second? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's move on to question number 15. What's the incantation used to open the Marauder's map? A. So begins my mischief. B. I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. C. Alohomora.
Alohomora. Alohomora.
Alohomora, the judge spoke. And D. I solemnly swear I will sneak through the school. I didn't laugh to give anything away, sorry. And the answer, of course, is B. I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Actually, that's exactly what members of town council say before every council meeting. Did you know that? Never mind. That was...
I feel that your information may be just slightly flawed.
Actually, we all say, so begins my mischief.
Yeah, yes.
Or our mischief.
No. You got this all wrong. They always say, I solemnly swear that I shall sneak through the school.
There you go.
That's what they say through every council
Or we
meeting.
can just try Alohomora.
Alohomora.
Alohomora, that sounds like a like
Alohomora.
Alohomora sounds like a nice island to travel to after COVID's over and sit on the beach and sip Diet Coke.
For some reason, I feel that there's an island that actually... I feel like there's actually a place that's actually called something like that. No, we're probably thinking of the Aloha or like something like that.
Aloha means goodbye and hello.
Yeah, exactly.
Hawaiian.
Yeah, exactly.
Aloha.
That's why you're thinking of island.
I know.
Huh?
I know what I was thinking.
Oh.
Aloha, folks.
Well, I don't know what you're thinking.
Let's move on to question number 16. Oh, that's yours. Go ahead.
What does Professor McGonagall give Hermione in her third year so that she can go to all her classes? A. Time spinner, B. Time rotator, C. Time turner, and D. Time reverser. I am slipping through my words.
There you
Like, yeah.
Time Turner, that's actually, that's Tina Turner's latest husband.
Oh. First name Time, last name Turner.
Exactly.
Name's Time.
And the answer,
Time
of course,
Turner.
we all know is a Time
Time
Turner.
Turner.
Tina Turner's
Yes.
latest husband.
Name's Time. Time Turner.
Time Turner. I think it's shaken, not stirred. Okay, let's go to question number 17. James Bond trivia. We've never done James Bond trivia.
That'd be actually kind of cool.
Mackenzie, make note of that. Mackenzie is our social media person tonight.
Mother just went, I want.
What does Ron do to the boggart after it turns into a spider during Lupin's lesson? He envisions it with a clown makeup. He envisions it with a funky hat. He envisions it with roller skates. He envisions it with no legs.
Is it right that okay, well actually, and the answer is?
And the answer is, he envisions it with roller skates. Oh, I remember that scene.
Yeah, it's...
A spider with roller skates. That's quite a scene.
Honestly though, I
Kind of
don't
like me
know
on roller
why,
skates.
but I feel that in the books, it wasn't the roller skates, it was actually the no legs thing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be more horrific.
Yeah, we kind of, but
There are some subtle differences between the books and the movie.
Yeah. Peeves was there,
Mhm. Let's move on to question number 18.
or the biggest difference.
What causes Harry to fall from the sky during a Quidditch match in The Prisoner of Azkaban? A. A thestral. B. Dementors. C. Dragon. Or D. Lightning.
Or E, human error.
Or human error. That's often the cause of Quidditch match collisions and
Yeah.
accidents. And the answer, of course, is a Dementor. Or Dementors, plural.
No.
I wonder what you call a group of Dementors. Is that like...
Dementees?
No, but you have like a clouder of cats. You have a...
Oh.
You know, what
Like
would
a
you
school, it would be like a school of fish.
A
Would it
school
be
of fish, yeah.
Would it be like
I don't know, we need to come up with something, like what you call a group of
a
Dementors.
flock of Dementors?
The flock's too nice.
A murder like crows.
A murder
Murder
of
of
Dementors.
Dementors.
But
Oh, that's
crows.
actually-
That's crows. That's right, Adam, yeah. We could
That's
call it
actually
a
cool.
murder.
Yeah, that's actually kind
Yeah.
of
Or a homicide of Dementors.
good. Okay.
There we go. Okay, let's move on to question number 19 before the judge calls us out of order. That's yours.
Which character was not an Amagus? Peter Pettigrew, Professor McGonagall, Sirius Black, and Remus Lupin. Oh, this is crossing some lines here. This is like, it's like in a gray, murky area.
Gray, murky.
I bet you that a bunch of people aren't going to get this one.
Well, we're going to find out pretty soon.
And it's, of course, D, Remus Lupin.
Remus Lupin.
Because he turns, so the interesting thing is that he turns into a werewolf, which a lot of people always think of as like, oh, he's turning into an animal.
But he is a werewolf.
Yeah, but he is a werewolf.
Right.
At least
But he's
bitten
turned
by a
into a
werewolf.
werewolf.
Yes,
But he's a werewolf.
but he is a werewolf.
Where?
Wolf.
Wolf.
Wolf where? Werewolf.
Okay, question number 20. What type of broom is given to Harry by his godfather, Sirius? A firebolt, B, a nimbus, C, a comet, or D, a clean sweep? A firebolt, nimbus, comet, or clean sweep?
Or, never mind.
Or corn broom.
Or the one that we have in the that's in our closet.
That's right. And the answer is a firebolt.
Yes. It's fine.
So what was his first broom, do you know? Oh, we shouldn't ask these questions because I'm probably going to give away a question, an answer later on.
It was the.
No comments from the peanut
No,
gallery.
Mom, it's not that.
Mom,
it's
not mom.
no.
Judge, Your
Oh,
Honor.
judge, honor, judge. It's not that. It was the broom he used when being abused by his parents.
Oh, okay. They're not as
Aunt
good.
and uncle, yeah. Shh, peanut gallery.
Okay, we're done there. Second round. Let's have a look at the standings, Mr. Adam. So Xenophilius Lovegood is still in first place, 1,740 votes with 20 out of 50 correct. That means he got everyone, or she got everyone correctly, or they got everyone correctly. Alpheus Dodge got 19.
For some reason, I want to say that's Doge.
Doge. Oh, Doge, of course, like the dog. Like
Yes,
the
Doge.
the
The
Bitcoin.
yeah.
1,668 points. In second place, and HP Forever is in third place with 1,614 points. And lots of other folks playing along here.
Or as they would say in UK, a bunch of other blokes.
Disney Fan 88. There you go. Hagrid's Heroes. That would be a great name of a spin-off TV show.
That would be. I'm gonna try to see how many people there are on actually.
Pistachio.
84. We have more than 93.
It's
Wow.
Triviosa, not Trivioso. That's somebody's playing. I wonder if that's a message, a coded message for us. Did we mess it up?
Oh, there's 100. Oh, there was more. I think there's probably more
I think
than
it gives you
100.
top 100 scores.
Yeah.
I think it does. Well, let's actually. Where's my Harry Potter style telephonic device here? Let's see let's see what's going on in social media right now.
It's Lindsay, not Linza.
There we
I
go.
saw that one. That's nice.
Let's see anybody talking to us. Oop, better turn down the volume, or we're going to have crossing the streams there.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Stream looks awesome. Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Alert all Australian viewer Harry Potter fans, live quiz show. Oh, that's 3-alarm fire there in Australia. Thank you. Are you actually playing from Australia? Or are these Australian folks that happen to be here? I would like to know this. Actually, if you are playing from outside of the Oakville area, or let's say outside the Greater Toronto area, let us know in social media. I'd be very curious how far and wide we are being seen. Timing is a little fast to choose. No, possibly. Unfortunately, we can't adjust that in midstream, and
Perhaps.
that's what Mackenzie said. Worked for a second, but then went out. Oh dear, what happened?
Ooh, what happened?
Kayla Bay is in third place. Oh my goodness, my neighbor. My neighbor's in third place. My child neighbor's in third place. Okay, that's, you know what, folks? A very young lady, lovely young lady is in third place. And that is amazing. So she's going to be winning some popcorn if she keeps it up. Good for you, Kayla. Keep it up. Those are some super fans, I'll tell you. My neighbors are incredible Harry Potter super fans, that's for darn sure. Okay, let's move on to question number 21.
So, what kind of dragon does Harry have to battle during the first task of the Goblet of Fire? A Welsh dragon, B, a Chinese fireball, C, a Swedish short snout, and D, a Hungarian horntail. You know what's interesting? All of these have country names before them.
And all of these taste really good with sweet and sour sauce.
Huh. Welsh?
And the answer is a Hungarian
Horntail.
horntail.
For a second, I was going to say it was a Welsh green.
Yeah, Hungarian horntails don't taste good with sweet and sour sauce. But
You know.
more like a sweet chili Thai kind of sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to question number 22.
How does Harry manage to breathe underwater during the second task of the Triwizard Tournament? A. He summons an aqualung. He eats gillyweed. He uses the bubblehead charm, and he transfigures into a shark. You know,
That's quite the
Yeah.
image that we have.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like me when I found out that we've got nobody in the theater.
oh, are you so lonely?
No! There you go.
Yeah, okay. You know, it's kind of, I'm imagining this now. Imagine you're like a young child who's first time watching Harry Potter, and you have envisioned mermaids as the Little Mermaid stuff.
Is that
And
a
then-
mermaid?
Yeah, that's a mermaid.
Oh wow.
And then you hear that this is a mermaid.
This is Ariel before she puts on her makeup?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow. Okay, what's the answer, Mr.
You're not-
Adam?
He
The
eats
answer is he
gillyweed.
eats gillyweed.
You're not you when you're hungry. Then you turn into Ariel. Yeah, he needs a Snicker.
And we're weirdly chroma keying. inside
Yeah,
the
we are.
question. What's going on
Woo!
here? That's magic for you. There we go. Okay, let's move on to question 23. How does Harry hear the song from the golden egg? Puts it underwater, kisses the egg, pours water over the egg, holds it up to his ear. I know this sounds like I'm a grade schooler, but when I first saw A, I thought it said puts it underwear.
Why?
Yes, I'm an 11-year-old child.
Just get rid of it. Although, if you get rid of the T, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know. It's just the first thing that jumped into my mind. It's terrible.
Huh.
And the answer is
Puts it
underwater.
Nope, puts it underwear.
There we go. That wouldn't even be grammatically correct.
Yeah.
Okay, question 24. Who was disguised as Mad-Eye Moody using Polyjuice Potion?
Fernier Greyback, Igor Karkaroff, something Russian, Barty Crouch Jr. or Barty Crouch Sr.
There you go.
Well, they sort of,
Karkaroff, I believe is the way.
Karkaroff.
Karkaroff.
Sounds Russian.
Yeah.
And I have to say, they have narrowed themselves into a corner by placing two Barty Crouches there.
Yes, that's a double crouch.
Yeah.
And the answer, Mr. Adam, is Barty Crouch
Crouch Jr. Yeah.
Not to be mistaken with Barty Crouch Sr.
Not to be confused with just plain old Barty Crouch,
That's
who
true.
is somewhere off in Siberia,
That's right.
fighting bears
Fighting bears and penguins.
and
I don't think there's penguins in Siberia, actually.
and
Obviously.
punching the Yeti out of
There
existence.
you go. Okay, question number 25.
Who does Hermione go to the Yule Ball with? A. Cedric Diggory, B. Victor Crumb, C. Ron Weasley, and D. Neville Longbottom.
You'll never get this. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
That's the riddle one.
We'll stop with our maniacal laughs.
The answer is
Maniacal laugh.
Victor Crumb.
Victor Crumb.
What a great last name. Okay, question number 26. No, that's us.
Oh,
What happened when Harry and Cedric Diggory touched the Triwizard Cup together?
they were both declared winners. Yay. D. They were transported to the Great Hall. They were transported to a graveyard. Nothing. Only one person can touch it to win, leaving Cedric there to die. Or, no, never mind. Sorry. No.
Don't give away the ending.
I know, I'm such a horrible person who gives away spoilers and stuff. I know.
No spoiler alerts. No spoiler alerts. No spoilers. There you go. That was a spoiler alert. Okay, and the answer, Mr. Adam, is they were transported to a graveyard for the big battle between.
Yes, where,
Yeah.
spoiler alert, somebody dies. I can't tell you who because, yeah, I would be spoiling the plot of a movie that came out a while back, and obviously you have no idea about who Harry Potter is if you're here, so you know.
Okay, let's go on to question 27. Let's get him out of the hole and just let himself.
Yeah, thank you.
Where does Dumbledore's army practice in the Order of the Phoenix? A, the Forbidden Forest. B, a Shrieking Shack. C, Room of Requirement. Or D, Gryffindor Common Room. A Shrieking Shack.
Or E, in the lobby of Film.Ca cinemas, where you can get yourself some of this popcorn.
Yay,
Woo!
popcorn! Woo! We're open till 9, folks. You know, if you want to come and get popcorn, you want to pick it up yourself, you can actually, like, you can be following us on your mobile device. The answer, of course, is room requirement, but you don't care about that.
Yeah.
You just want to hear
Popcorn.
about this promotion. You can be following along with the trivia show as well, you shouldn't be doing it when you're driving, but your passenger can be following along with the trivia show and be giving you tips on what's happening on the show while you're driving here to get popcorn. It's an amazing, it's a great experience.
Yes.
And a delicious one, too. And we'd appreciate it. Okay, let's move on to question number 28. And that is, Andrew, it's yours.
What line does Umbridge make Harry write in detention using the black quill? I was wrong to tell a lie. I must not tell lies. Remember educational degree number 1. This lesson will sink in. Dun dun dun.
And the answer is, I must not tell lies. What's the lady's name?
Umbridge.
Umbridge. Dolores? Is that it?
Dolores, yeah.
What a character. Wow.
The DeLorean Umbridge.
Yeah. Oh, I like that car.
Come on, Marty, we gotta get to the DeLorean Umbridge.
Yeah. We're not going, where we're going, we don't need Dolores.
We shall fuel the Dolores Umbridge using trash.
There you go. We're totally
It's her family
We're
members.
totally mixing franchises now.
Yeah.
Back to the Future trivia. We're coming up with some great ideas. Mackenzie, write that down. Okay, question number 29.
What do Ministry of Magic employees use for interdepartmental communications? Owls, emails, flue powder memos, and paper airplanes.
Owls, emails, flue powder memos, or paper airplanes.
Now, may I quickly? So of course it is. Oh, yes, it's paper airplanes. But there's a little history. Yes, there's a little bit of history. The reason that they don't use owls is because of the poo.
Really?
Yeah, it's an offhand line in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I'll keep that in mind. Because I would, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 30. We use owls for inter-office memos around here.
Yeah.
What does the dark mark look like? A, a skull and crossbones. B, a skull with a snake coming from its mouth. C, a slithering snake. D, the face of Voldemort. Or E, snakes on a plane. That's another franchise. There you go.
Yeah. I haven't watched it.
And the answer is, there's snakes on the plane.
Or
A skull with a snake coming from its mouth.
or even more terrifying, Snape's on a plane.
Snape's on a plane. Hey, Mackenzie, Snape's on a plane trivia. We gotta do that one. Okay, let's see the standings on question number 30 and where we are. Oh, we had them.
And then it just sort of.
Xenophilius Lovegood's in first place. Alpheus Doge is in second place. Lila is in third place. Where is Kayla? What happened to Kayla? Let's see. Oh, Geraldine McCrae is another good friend and good customers. Abe, I imagine that's Kayla's mother. Is Kayla beating her mom? We have to let it go, move around. Darth Gator, that's a great name.
Nice.
Disney Fan 88. Well, you're not, you're down there because this isn't Disney, of course.
Team Hedwig.
We got to get back to. There's a lot of folks playing. Wow.
Yeah, wow, there's a lot.
150 right now.
150 players. Right now.
150,
That's
wow.
great. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for
That's-
playing along with us tonight.
Neat.
Nice.
Nice of you all to stop by.
Pork Chop's playing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so Kayla is in fourth place, only a few points behind Lila. Okay, we're rooting for you. We're actually rooting for all of you. But I'm rooting for my neighbor most of all.
Yeah. Secret bias.
Minor bias.
Yeah,
But
just
I'm not involved in the awarding of the
Oh,
prize.
gee, good job, hard to pronounce name Lovegood. You've answered all the questions correctly. Good job. I salute you.
So let's just take a break for a moment and chat a little bit about what's happening these days. My friend Andrew here is amongst being a Harry Potter aficionado is also a young actor, and if you've been following along with Film.Ca. You will remember him from such epic adventures as Kids Review Crew. He's one of our regulars on Kids Review Crew, which is, of course, in hiatus because of this little thing called COVID, which we should try to...
I don't think you've ever heard of it, honestly.
Let's try to magic it away tonight and see if there's we can find a spell and get rid of this stinking COVID. Yeah. And also, most recently, he was in a commercial we did for the Santa Claus here at the theater. We had he and I were together. We were in search of the Santa Claus. You can find that if you want to check it out on YouTube. He played a very
lost elf,
very lost and sneaky elf.
Yeah, my watch was running on North Pole Central Time.
North Pole Central Time. NPCT. North Pole Central Time. There you go. And of course, he's also been in some other things. He was in an award-winning short film recently called
Paperboy.
Paperboy.
Where you would never guess I was a paperboy.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Such riveting. I know. It's truly a twist.
But it's been
for the
racking up
ages.
awards everywhere. I've been following along, and you've
Thank
been picking up awards for best short film and all kinds of categories. So congratulations on that.
Merci.
Very well done little film. But also you are going to be making an appearance soon in a production that we may or may not be involved in, called
Coming Distractions.
Yeah,
Woo!
right,
And
yeah.
the first episode's already on YouTube, so go watch that on the Coming Distractions YouTube channel.
Well, actually, we'll give you a little bit more information than that than flipping it off like that. But
You know.
Coming Distractions is a pilot TV show that we produced here at Film.Ca back in 2017. It's a workplace comedy about working in a movie theater of all things. And that was our production of the year. We usually do one production a year here at Film.Ca, and that was the production of the year. We've been trying to find a market for it, try to license it and produce more episodes. We haven't up to this point had that opportunity, but we're actually going to use COVID and our downtime here to produce some more episodes of this fun sitcom based right here at Film.Ca cinemas. And if you haven't had a chance to watch the pilot episode, you can do that by going to YouTube and searching for Coming Distractions. You can also simply go to our website at comingdistractions.ca, and the entire pilot episode is there. It is hilarious. And what we're going to do is we're going to play a trailer, and that's my fair warning to Adam, the producer, to get that queued up. We'll play a trailer for Coming Distractions in just a moment, so you get a flavor of it. And then Andrew and I will talk a little bit more about what's coming up soon on Coming Distractions. So without further ado, here it is.
Technical difficulties, please stand by.
Welcome to Cinema 6.
Let me show you around.
Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Meet the team at Cinema 6 Cinemas. Unlikely heroes, brought together by a wise leader.
Our main goal here is to rekindle a special magic that people once had with their local movie theater.
To fight off the evil plans of Mega Filmplex.
We'll kill two birds with one stone.
Tell staff to keep an eye out for anyone acting on it.
I love your hair. Thanks. Give me your hair.
Join them as they deal with dirty corporate tricks and other Coming distractions.
And there's no nudity in this one, just lots of blood. Just kidding. Have a good night.
So that was a trailer for Coming Distractions, and if you think the trailer is funny, you should watch the entire episode. It's 23 minutes of fun, and it's free, and we're gonna have a whole trivia show around it. We're actually going back into production. We've got Indiegogo and GoFundMe running right now to raise money to help with the production, and we have some funds from our friends at the government also, and we hope to get 2 episodes underway very, very soon. And our cast and crew and everybody are just aching to get back on set. It's been a few years since we were producing it. One of the fun things that we've done is that, well, let me give you a bit of backstory first of all. When you watch this show, all of the zany stories are based on something that actually has occurred in my lifetime, in my career, working movie theaters. So the Crazy Goose, the video game machine, etc. These things have all happened in real life. Now they've been obviously amped up a bit for fun to make them a little more humorous, because the goose that was chasing patrons to the parking lot at the moment, or in the show, it wasn't really fun in actual fact, but it's in retrospect it was lots of fun. But so all those antics are from real stories that happen at this theater, one of the other mini theaters I've worked at since I was 13. It's written by my friend and colleague on council, Mark Grant. He is a great writer, a very funny guy, and so he wrote the pilot, and he's writing the new episodes. And we're introducing a new character. So we have this cast of characters that are going to come back. All of the cast are back at this point. It's all based on scheduling, of course, but we're adding some new cast, and one of the featured members of the new cast is Andrew Johnston, who is going to be playing the character of Trevor. And interestingly enough, the character of Trevor is actually a composite character based on somebody that viewers of Film.Ca TV and our trivia shows would be familiar with, Tyler Schwartz. Not Tyler Schwartz. Wrong Tyler. I know too many Tylers. Tyler Collins. Tyler Schwartz is a great guy too. Hey Tyler, I think you're watching. Anyway, so Trevor is based on that character, and it's going to be a fun character. We can't wait to bring him to life.
Well, was he dead before?
Touche. Well played, sir. Well played. Well
Do we
played.
need to call the necromancer?
Yes. We're bringing back a dead person.
Yes, with our
Hold on.
with our things.
What's the spell for that?
I don't know, but we definitely have the hoods for it.
There's a spell for that. I think there's a spell for everything. So anyway, we're gonna bring back Trevor from the dead. Anyway, he's gonna be a new character. So if you're interested to learn more about Coming Distractions, first of all, go watch the show at comingdistractions.ca or on YouTube to see the pilot. There's 2 more episodes coming up. We hope to be shooting very soon, hopefully in April or May. We'll be shooting it right here at the theater. And if you're interested in participating and helping us out financially for this, you can find us on Indiegogo and GoFundMe. On Indiegogo, there's tons of fun perks. If you're interested in actually working a film set, there's actually a perk where you can come and work with us and learn how these TV shows are made from behind the scenes as a crew member. So lots of fun opportunities there, and it's one way that we are keeping ourselves busy and paying the bills here at Film.Ca while we are closed for COVID. So I hope that you'll check it out. I know you'll enjoy the show, so go at least check that piece out and let us know what you think in the comments. And anything else that you have to add there, sir? Have you been doing many auditions during COVID? I'm curious.
A few for a couple of things.
Yeah, mostly self-tape kind of auditions, or
Self-tapes, yeah. Almost all our all our self-tapes.
Yeah, I guess that's the way of the world right now. Yeah. Okay, well, good luck on all of your fun adventures. You're back at school now too, I hear.
Yep, just got back Tuesday because of the Wednesday, because Tuesday where there was the snow.
Snow day, yeah.
Yeah, there was a snow day.
That's kind of an irony, right? Like it's the first day back and all of a sudden there's a snow day.
Whoop, snow day, yeah.
Yeah.
As I commented it as it was a tease. It was a tease.
It was a tease.
They're like,
here, welcome back to school. Yeah, no, sorry.
Hey, you've all just gotten used to, like the whole like online school learning stuff. Oh, yep, let's throw you back into thing. Oh, no, we're going to keep you back for just one day.
So we pretty much know how parents feel about online schooling from social media and from our friends and neighbors and in my case from my kids that have their own children. What's it like from a child's perspective or a student's perspective? Did you enjoy the online learning piece, or what did you prefer? What do you prefer?
If it weren't for the human interaction, if human beings did not get tired of the same people over at home.
You know your mother's in the room, right?
Yes, I realize that. She's heard my opinions. We talked about it in the car, about how...
Yeah, the social piece of it.
Yeah, the social piece of it. It's like you need other people to talk to or interact with.
Yeah.
It's hard to do behind a screen.
Right, I can understand that. So you're glad to be back at school?
Yes, I'm glad to be back at school for that reason.
Oh, that's great. Well, congratulations. I hope it stays like that until the end of your school career, at least.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, no more lockdowns. Fingers crossed.
I bet you there.
Wands out. There we go.
I hope.
No more lockdowns.
Although, I think there probably will be.
My gut instinct is that there may end up being, but that's
Yeah.
that's just kind of based on the whole variant thing. But we'll see, and we'll think positive thoughts, because I think that you kids need to be in school. Yeah. Okay, well, let's move on to our next question. I've almost forgotten why we're here. We're here for trivia.
What form does Luna Lovegood's Patronus take? Rabbit, cat, squirrel, groundhog?
I'll just point out that Adam, that was Adam's producing. He just was like done with us talking. He said, let's get right into this question. I'm not going to give you a chance or anybody to get a chance to pick up their devices. Let's just get right into this. And of course, the answer is a rabbit.
For a second, I read that as frog. I don't know how.
You read that as frog?
Yeah, for a second, I read a frog on there.
You really need to be back in school.
Yeah, I know.
Because frog starts with an F.
What? I thought it started with D.
Question
It's
number 32.
obviously spelled D-C-A-J.
Where is the visitor's
Ow.
entrance to the Ministry of Magic located? A revolving door, a subway entrance, a phone booth, a boarded up store? Oh, I remember this. Reminded me of an old TV show from the 60s.
See there in the picture, there's the paper airplanes.
Oh, yes, yes. I remember this now. And the answer, of course, is a phone booth. Now, you probably wouldn't know this, but there is another show, a TV show.
Yes,
Oh, you do know this?
Yeah, I know its name.
You're a very old soul,
Yeah,
clearly.
yes, I'm very old. I was back in the ages of the collapse of the USSR.
There you go.
Yeah.
It was well before that. It was Get Smart. It was a great comedy show.
You were talking about phone booth. I was assuming you were talking about Doctor Who.
Yeah, see, there's the age difference.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, let's move on. Dun,
no,
dun,
you
dun, 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 dun. Question number 33.
Which bridge is destroyed by Lord Voldemort's followers in the beginning of A Half-Blood Prince? The Millennium Bridge, the London Bridge, the Southwark Bridge, and Tower Bridge. Or Tower Bridge.
Or the Tower Bridge.
Not and Tower Bridge. I mean,
Not and, or. It's one of those four.
we all know it's the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's the Millennium Bridge.
Millennium Bridge. I honestly didn't know that fact.
Yeah.
I don't know London.
Yeah, that was a fairly fast cut scene, and I wouldn't have known that either.
Yeah. It was, I remember a bridge being broken. That's...
If we could assign you double points for getting that right, then we would.
Yeah.
Let's move on to question number 34.
What piece of furniture does Oris Slughorn turn into when he thought the Death Eaters were after him? A lamp, a couch, an armchair, or a side table?
Or a Barty Crouch.
What?
Well, sounds like couch.
A Barty Couch Jr.?
Yeah, there you go. Barty Couch Jr. or Senior?
Yeah.
And the answer, of course, is an armchair.
Yeah. Yeah.
No comment.
Yeah, no
Let's
comment.
just move on.
We have it
Mom.
on widescreen mode, so it just automatically just goes towards our face. What is the name of Fred and George's joke shop? Weasley's Witches, Weasley's Witch Wheezes, Weasley's Wildfire Whiz of Bangs, Fred and George's joke shop, and Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. You know, I heard of this before.
I'm
This
glad.
is called,
I just want to say, I'm glad you read this
yes.
one.
This is called alliteration,
It
folks.
is, yes.
It's one of the literary thingy-majigs.
That's another really interesting little video image there.
We
I don't know what the heck they're doing.
Wicked.
Wicked,
Wicked.
wicked.
Wicked. For some reason, I could hear them.
And the answer, of course, is
Weasley's
Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. You can actually go to that shop in Universal Orlando.
Say all those 10 times fast.
I don't even want to say them once.
Oh.
It's a recipe for disaster. Let's move on to question 36. Speaking of disaster.
Oh, a spell gone wrong.
What caused Dumbledore's hand to be blackened? A spell gone wrong, a bite from a Nagini, Marvolo Gaunt's ring, or a curse from his youth?
Oh. For a second, it sounded like you stuttered over Nagini, and
I did.
For a slight second, I thought you were gonna say panini.
Panini.
Like, isn't
I'm
that
hungry.
like a thing? It's a food, yeah.
It's a food, and I'm hungry. I have lasagna waiting for me at home that I made.
Nice.
And I'm waiting to go eat it. The only thing coming between me and my lasagna is all of you. Okay, the answer, of course, is Marvolo Gaunt's ring.
Yeah, that's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. I wish I had a mouthful of lasagna right now. Okay, let's move on to question number 37, speaking of lasagna.
What? How? Okay. What potion does Harry use to get Professor Slughorn to tell his secret? Felix Felicis, Verticus Serum, Polyjuice, and I'm not going to try to...
Amortentia. Amortentia. Judge?
You did a good job.
No, you're not even going to try? Amortentia. That is what the judges determined. And the answer is, please don't, okay, good. Felix Felicius, right?
Yeah.
Felicius? Felix Felicius.
Felix Felicis.
I'm going to have to, next time we do Harry Potter, I better watch all of the episodes or all of the series just so I can learn the pronunciation.
I'm fine.
It's been a few years for me.
Hmm.
Question number 38. Who is the half-blood prince? Aberforth Dumbledore, Severus Snape, Sirius Black, or James Potter?
Aberforth Dumbledore. At first it sounds like it's wrong, but no, it isn't.
And I said Alberforth, I think, as well.
Yeah. April 4th.
April 4th.
For
April 4th,
sure.
April 4th Dumbledore. Let's reveal the correct answer is Severus Snape.
Severus Snape. Snape on a plane.
Snape's on a plane. Snape's on a plane. I love that title. Registered trademark, Film.Ca, Productions Incorporated.
Hey.
All rights reserved. Let's move on to question number 39, speaking of rights reserved.
Okay. What was the plan to escort Harry away from Privet Drive in the Deathly Hallows Part 1? To operate as a group, to fly in a broomstick formation, to use several Harry decoys, to use portkeys with some decoy locations.
I remember this. So the answer, is it D? Go ahead, Adam. No!
But did you seriously actually think
I thought it was D.
No, that's the fourth movie.
Oh, I knew it was one of the movies.
Yeah,
I got to watch these movies again.
Portkeys are the fourth movie.
Yeah,
That's
we played during the brief time that we were allowed to be open. During COVID, we played all of the Harry Potter movies. I think you guys came and saw some of them, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We 6, 7, yeah.
Yeah, I should have watched them. That's what I should have done. It would have been research for this, and I could have written it off.
Totally. Research, yes.
As if I need write-offs in 2020. Anyway, let's move on to the next question, speaking of write-offs of 2020. What Patronus leads Harry to the Sword of Gryffindor in the Forest of Dean?
A rabbit, D, a doe, C, a stag, and D, a fox. What does the fox say?
B, a doe. Sorry. B, a doe, a female doe.
C,
a stag full of
something. D, a fox who says something, yet nobody really knows.
And the answer is a doe. See, Adam just was done with that. And he just said, here's the answer. I'm not waiting for you guys. Just shut up. Stop singing. Here you go. Okay, well, let's see how we're doing on our next 40 and if we've scared people away. Here we go. Xenophilius Lovegood is still in first place with 3,506 votes.
All of them are correct.
What's that? Oh, look at that. 40 out of 40. 40 out of 50, I should say. Wow, that's amazing. Well, 40 out of 40 answers.
perhaps that is...
Maybe Xenophilius Lovegood is a professional Harry Potter fan. Or
perhaps.
maybe it's Harry Potter.
A person can still win by answering the next 10 questions faster.
Yes, the producer says which person can still win.
Anyone who's behind by a couple of points, I noticed that last time around.
Okay,
Answer the question
so
faster, they'll get
Adam,
points to win.
Adam, the producer, is saying that for those of you who are not charting on those top numbers, you can still get up there if you answer questions really fast. Because again, the faster you answer, the more points you get. So Xenophilius Lovegood is still not necessarily won. There's 10 more questions. I'm not sure if mathematically that works, but if Adam says it's that way, then I believe him.
Yeah.
Because I honestly believe in Adam.
Yeah, because you can actually sort of see, never mind. Let's go save something.
Okay, well, let me remind everybody that Film.Ca Cinemas is open right now. It is 10 after 8 o'clock. We're open till 9 o'clock for takeout tonight. And Phil is like the Maytag repairman downstairs, and he's lonely and he's looking for customers. So if you are in the mood for some popcorn, some soft drinks, a nice soft warm pretzel, or some churros, how about some chicken fingers, or some pizza? Churros, or a candy bar, or some delicious Zuzu's flavored popcorn, then give us a call, 905-338-6322, and you can pick up from the curb. You can go to one of the pickup apps, or delivery apps, I should say, Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, or
DoorDash.
Or DoorDash, very
Grubhub.
good, thank you. And you can also just drop by and say, hey Phil, we want something good in our tummies. Serve us some food, and he will accommodate you. Because that's just the kind of guy Phil is. Mr. Sandman.
Mr. Phil.
There you go.
Give us some soft drinks.
Popcorn.
Make us eat popcorn.
There you go.
And da-da-da.
So we're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday every week until we're reopened to show movies. So we would certainly appreciate your support. I want to say a big thank you to everybody that has supported us by buying our seats in our Buy a Seat program. I think we're up to 300 and we're either close to or very close. We're either at or very close to 350 seats. We have approximately 800 seats in the theater, so lots more seats, so we're not going to run out anytime soon. But that $150 seat plaque and Night Out at the Movies deal has worked out really well for us, and we have some great supporters that are remembered on our seats with nice gold plaque. Some of them are very funny comments. I'm getting tongue-tied for a second. Some of the plaques have funny sayings. Some of them have remembrances of those who've gone before us. Maybe just a commemoration of a favorite moment in the theater, or just company name or association name. You can find more information about this at buyaseat.ca. That's BUYASEAT.ca, or from our website at Film.Ca. It's $150. You get the plaque. We get the money, which is very helpful right now since revenue is so down. And you also get a Night Out at the Movie for two when the theaters reopened again, and that includes popcorn, drink, as well as the admission. So we really appreciate that. And we also appreciate all the support we've been getting for our pivot projects. We've got our Zuzu's popcorn that we are selling locally, but we've also opened up a new website. It's zuzuspopcorn.ca, and we're shipping our delicious flavored popcorn from coast to coast to coast across the country. And so if you've got friends in BC and you want to share your love of our popcorn, our flavored popcorn, then fill them in on zuzuspopcorn.ca. Now shipping via Canada Post. So that's something. We also have a new pivot project coming up called Zuzu's Video on Demand. So that's still in testing. So that's, it's not quite a shush yet, because the app.
Oh, I know. I was going like.
Oh, I thought you were saying shh, don't tell anybody. But the apps are up on the Apple App Store, Amazon, as well as Roku, and pretty soon on Android. But you can download it now, just anticipation of what's to come. But since everybody has been stuck at home and has gotten used to the home viewing habit, we've decided that we need to be part of that as well. So Zuzu's Video on Demand will be coming to you very soon. You can have a look at what that looks like now. There's some sample films up there right now, and we'll be adding more movies in the coming weeks until we get to the point of a launch. And then, of course, our Coming Distractions project. We're going to be producing a full season of Coming Distractions. We are about to green light, actually on Monday, we'll be officially green lighting the production of the first 2 episodes, starring Andrew Johnston.
Me!
And amongst others. And if you're interested in helping us with that, check us out on Indiegogo or GoFundMe. You can find links to both of those on our main website at Film.Ca. You can also find out more about Zuzu's VOD, by the way, at Zuzu's VOD. Sorry, Zuzu, no S on that one, ZuzuVOD.com. So lots of information about all the different projects. We're doing whatever we have to do to survive COVID. And as I was saying in a social media post the other day, out of adversity comes opportunity. So we're firmly embracing that, and we're looking at some fun opportunities and some exciting opportunities to expand our reach, both outside of this community, but also slightly outside of the industry with the popcorn, for example, getting into the candy food business. So we really appreciate all of your support, your good wishes, all the great things that people have been saying and supporting us with on social media. It's been heartfelt, and we know that we can't wait to welcome you back and to be part of your lives again as your favorite movie theater here in our community. So without further ado, let's get back to our trivia show. We are in the final stretch, my young friend. 10 more questions. And Xenophilius Lovegood is the one to beat. And
Voghandemort.
Voghandemort. That's is that like I don't even know what it's like. Anyway.
I think it's Voldemort. I think they're from Vaughn.
Oh, they're from Vaughn. Oh, I get it now. The villain above Voldemort.
Voldemort. You know, everybody's so afraid of Voldemort, yet the true you-know-who is Voldemort.
That's right.
He's truly feared by everybody in all countries.
Yes.
Voldemort has no borders.
Very good. And nobody got my joke about the villain above Voldemort.
I don't get it.
That's a radio commercial. Vaughan is the city above Toronto.
Oh.
So Vaughan, anyway, sorry.
Oh, nice. I thought my geography didn't really catch that.
I'll keep my day job. Okay, let's move on to question number 41. And it is, what does Dumbledore leave Ron in his will? A Deluminator, a vial of Felix Felicius, a Remembrall, a Portkey.
It's silly because they introduce so many different things, but all these things could totally be used against Voldemort in the end. Because, like, the Time Turner, you can totally just go back and, fix everything. You can use Felix Felicis, which makes you extremely lucky. Just, like, brew up all of those on an industrial scale and boom.
And this is why Andrew Johnson is not a screenwriter.
Yes.
Let's see what the answer is, Adam.
A Deluminator. Woohoo.
A Deluminator.
And so it's interesting. Me and Judge have been.
I think that's Judge and I.
Judge and I have been watching Arrow, the green the.
Holy smokes! The Judge is related to you? Oh, we're going to have to redo this whole thing all over again.
Oh no!
Sorry, Green Arrow. Yes, you were saying.
And so the show, not meaning to insult anybody, but it's so easy to predict. Like, almost everybody comes back to life, and it gets to the point where we're always reciting what's about to happen. It's like, and they're about to say, "Oh, I love you," and they go, "Oh, I love you," and me and Mom just are like, Judge and I.
Judge and you, yes.
Judge and I, yes. Sorry.
Well, that's television can sometimes be predictable, which is why you want to support Coming Distractions, because, see, there's a segue for you, man. Because it's totally different TV. There you go. What kind of TV show do you have with goose attacks? Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to our next question. Question 42. What's the name of the fairy tale book that Dumbledore gives to Hermione?
A, The Cursed Child. B, The Tales of Beetle and Bard. C, A Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And D, oh dear, a short story from Hogwarts of power, politics, and pesky poltergeists. Poltergeists.
Somebody was definitely offended in that answer, but it's a poltergeist. Okay, I hope it's not that one. What's the answer?
And it's the
Tales of Beetle the Bard. That was quite the book title.
Yeah.
What was that again? Short stories from Hogwarts of power, politics, and pesky poltergeist. Wow. Or polter-religious, depending on your on your pronunciation. Okay, let's move on.
I'm sorry, I need a moment. You speak this one.
This is why the kids need to be back in school. There you go. Do you want to read this one?
Okay, sure.
Can you control?
Why did Ron leave Hermione and Harry in the Deathly Hallows? He and Harry thought about their lack of progress. He wanted to look for the sword of Gryffindor on his own. He wasn't healing after being splinged, and he heard Fred's name on the missing list on the radio. Or see, he came to punch Andrew in the face for saying polter-religious.
Polter-religious. Another great movie title. Copyright Film.Ca Productions. And the answer is?
Harry thought about their lack of progress.
But they seem to be making some progress on their dance moves there.
Yeah, that's Harry and Hermione.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's Hermione.
The screen's too small. Or my eyes are just too old.
So I blame it on the eyes.
Okay, by the way, so I mentioned that I'm wearing a couture by Slytherin, and who are you wearing today?
I am the Hufflepuff.
You're Hufflepuff.
I don't know why I chose that accent like that, but
It was an interesting accent. That's
like
that's
the
a polter-religious accent
yes.
from the region of polter-religion.
You're never gonna give up on that, are you?
Nope, that one's a lifer. Let's move on to question 44. Speaking of polter-religion, which magical object is not one of the Deathly Hallows? An Elder Wand, the Cloak of Invisibility, the Resurrection Stone, or the Vanishing Cabinet? Which magical object is not one of the Deathly Hallows?
Oh, I see what you did there. Which deadly object?
Ba-dum-tsh.
Start playing the Seinfeld one. The do 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 do.
And the answer is, Mr. Adam, the Vanishing Cabinet.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Okay, question 45.
When the trio is caught by the Snatchers in the Deathly Hallows, what does Hermione say her name is? Lavender Brown, Pansy Parkinson, Penelope Clearwater, and Millicent Bulstrode. Because okay, sorry.
These are some great names.
Don't laugh at me because I stopped to read that name because I was about to say Envelope Clearwater.
It looks like envelope.
Yes, it does.
This is the really fun thing about Harry Potter is that they both bring back some very old names or some very sort of classical names, but they also make up a lot of really interesting names as well. So
Clearwater?
yeah.
Like, really?
Penelope's a great name though. I like that. Bulstrode, that's a great name. But what is the right name?
It is?
Penelope Clearwater.
Envelope Clearwater, huh?
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next question, please. Maestro. Question 46. How is Harry able to hear the Horcruxes when they are close by? From what he learned with occlumency, it's a hard word to pronounce, because he can speak Parseltongue, because he is also a Horcrux. Or he developed this ability when he destroyed the diary.
So yeah, I don't know which one.
Or he went to lynda.com and took a convenient learning course. And the answer is, Lynda, no it's not, because he is also a Horcrux.
You know, there was actually probably a fair odd that it could have been D if you hadn't watched the movies before.
I wouldn't know. I have watched the movies. I've read the books several times too, because I a whole bunch of kids, and I've read them all to them at one point, and they read them on their own, and I think I read it to all of them, but at least 2 of them. Okay, let's move on to question number 47.
Who helped Harry, Ron, and Hermione get into Lestrange's vault in Gringotts? Bill Weasley, Grip Hook, Mad-Eye Moody, and Dobby. Dobby is a good boy, sir. Dobby did not mean to kill, only meant to harm or seriously hurt or injure.
That's really good. Where's your sock?
Here.
No, it's not. That's your sock.
Oh, okay.
You need master sock.
Okay, where's the master sock?
And what's the answer?
It is Grip Hook.
Grip Hook. Last time we did Harry Potter trivia, I wore a sock on my shoulder.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did you wear a dirty rag?
No, just a sock.
Oh.
Just a sock. No.
Okay.
No. This is a rated G show. Okay, I want to mention it to you. I don't know if you know this or not, but so we've seen Ron. So all these characters, all these actors that were involved in Harry Potter, they've gone on to various other things. Some of them did shows at the same time as Harry and even before, some of the young actors. So Ron Weasley, who's played by Rupert Grint, played in a movie. Have you heard of the movie Thunderpants?
No.
So
Sounds like an odd spoof.
I don't think it was a spoof, but it was a kids movie. It was a British kids movie called Thunderpants, and it was about a very flatulent boy. I have not watched the movie, but I have often meant to do that because I just cannot imagine what that would entail. But it was his big claim to fame at the time, Thunderpants. Look it up, folks. It's real. IMDb is your friend.
Oh, totally worth the Google.
There you go. Okay, let's move on.
Just went on to the weirdest segue. Like,
know.
of all things,
Well,
they just went to Thunderpants.
he's in another show, right? He's actually in a show right now as an adult on the Apple TV network. And very, very odd character. And he has no accent. He sounds totally American. It's I wish I could remember the name of the show. Anybody know the name of the show in the studio audience? The Googlers are coming out. My wife and I are watching it. It's okay. We'll come back with that in a few moments. But it's interesting to see him in a totally different role, I may say. Okay, let's move on to the next question, Mr. Adam.
Who destroys the Horcrux Nagini? Harry Potter, Draco Malfoy, Neville Longbottom, and Hermione Granger.
Horcrux Nagini. That sounds great.
Yeah.
We're gonna name a new product at our snack bar after that. Come and get your freshly made Horcrux Nagini.
It turns out to just be a long gummy worm
That's what it's gonna be, exactly.
that secretly holds a part of Jeff's soul. Every single time you eat it, it is a part of your soul.
There you go. That's right, you'll hear my voice in your head forever. That's terrifying. Okay, the answer, of course, is Neville Longbottom.
I'm surprised we haven't had any trivia on specifically Voldemort.
Yeah, it's been odd. Well, I mean, I think we hold some trivia in reserve for another Harry Potter night at some point. Yeah, you can't do it all in one night.
Yeah.
A lot of movies, a lot of books. Hey, have you seen the later movies inspired by Harry Potter? The Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, we saw those. Yeah.
What did you think of those movies?
Yeah, they're fine.
As a movie theater operator, big disappointment. People just did not come to them.
For the second one specifically, that thing flopped.
Big time, yeah. I didn't actually see them, so I can't really judge them, but
The first one, it's fine. The movie's fine. It's bland, boring. The second one was just bad.
It's no Thunderpants, in other words.
Yeah, no, it's no Thunderpants.
No Thunderpants.
Not that critically acclaimed.
Okay, let's move on to question 49. Finish the quote. Do not pity the dead, Harry. Pity the living, and above all, those who live without happiness, hope, love, or faith.
Or
popcorn.
Popcorn, exactly. I was about to say that.
I pity those who live without popcorn. I say that every day of my life. And you can rectify that. Still, it's only 8:30.
Oh,
by dropping by and picking up. See the segue there?
You can apparate over here.
You can apparate over
Apparate over here and get your popcorn.
Apparate now.
You can get your camera change. No.
Let's get an answer first. Then. We need an answer.
And
love. Do not pity the dead, Harry. Pity the living, and above all, those who live without love.
Now, time for my little skit, which we tried to do. So here, come over here. It's still 8:30. You can apparate over here. You can get yourself your green apple. You can also get yourself some fine caramel.
And we do have a port key. Is that what it's called?
Yes, it's a port key. It's a bag of popcorn. It's a bag of popcorn. And most of all, the sad, depressed one that is only behind the caramel popcorn. The poor, lonely cherry.
Now we have lots of other flavors. Did you know that, Andrew?
Oh, we do?
We have cinnamon. My favorite is lemon. Oh man, lemon is delicious. It doesn't sound like it'd make a great popcorn flavor, but it is very, very good.
Cherry shall triumph all.
We also have birthday cake popcorn, which tastes like
birthday cake?
Like birthday cake.
Totally.
And the snozberries taste like snozberries. We don't have snozberry popcorn though. We're working on that. We have chocolate. And we have vanilla. I think that covers it all. Of course, we have green apple and caramel and cherry here. So we have flavors for everybody. I'm sorry? Oh, we have blue raspberry. That's actually, it is one of our best-selling flavors, but it's one of my least favorite. I don't like blue food. I'm just not sure. There's something about blue food that bothers me. But apparently it's delicious. I've tasted it. It tastes good. If I close my eyes and eat it, it's like I'm on vacation without flying, or the COVID test, or the 14 days in isolation at a hotel near the airport. Okay, Andrew, we have one question left. Can you believe this?
Oh my goodness.
It feels like we just started and we're down to our very last question of the evening.
Ten cents will go throughout this without ever talking about Voldemort. Poor Voldemort.
Well, we haven't seen what the last question is.
Oh.
It could be all about Voldemort. It could be it could be a 15-part question about Voldemort that requires an essay, a multiple choice question, and a oral presentation.
Yeah, sounds like exams.
It
Don't
could
bring
be.
me
It
back
could
there.
be. It could be. So this show actually may go on beyond the next few minutes.
Oh.
It could.
Now, everybody, drum roll, please. Will Voldemort be a part of the question?
Let's see question number 50. How did Harry, Ron, and Hermione find their way into Hogwarts?
Through the picture of Ariana Dumbledore, through the passage in the basements of Honeydukes, through this passage in the Shrieking Stacks, or through the Forbidden Forest through Hagrid's hut. Through the picture of Ariana Grande Dumbledore. I don't know, okay, I'm sorry. I'm pulling at strings for jokes here now.
Oh, that was a joke.
Oh.
Right.
Your joke was right. You gave it away. We've just jinxed the entire. It's over, folks. We're done. Don't show the screen. It's done. We have to start over again.
All right,
we have nepotism between the judge and the co-host, and now jokes that give away answers. We're done.
Okay.
We're done. Well, we actually are done, folks, and let's see the final results of who's won and who has done extraordinarily well. Xenophilius Lovegood, congratulations with 50 out of 50 answered correctly. 4,331 points. You clearly are the ultimate Harry Potter fan. Alpheus Doge in second place with 48 out of 50 correct for 4,173 points. Voldemort, the villain above the villain above Voldemort. I can't even. I blow my own jokes. That's too bad. Third place with 4,151 points. Folks, this has been great. Look at all the people still in the game. And I'm trying to see who else. Ethan's down there with 1,723 votes.
Oh, they didn't do it fast enough. I bet you that's my brother.
Yeah, it could be. Could be.
I'm guessing that may be him.
Yeah, it's a lot about speed, right? Like you have to be able
Yeah.
to answer really quickly, and that's unfortunately how some people don't do as well because you can see by looking at the number of answers people have been getting.
There's some differences. Yeah.
Yeah, like everybody's getting most of the answers. It's just taking them a while to get to that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, anyway, folks, that was it. That was our Harry Potter trivia for February. We're still in February. Yes, we are. Yes, and it was a lot of fun. Andrew, thanks for joining me tonight. Yeah.
I would totally handshake you by now, but this is COVID.
We can't handshake. We can wave.
We
Thank
can
you,
touch
Andrew.
knees.
There you go. Or bump fists, or
No bump fist.
you can bump fists with gloves
Yeah, of course.
and plastic between you, and being sealed in a hermetic bag in another building.
Inside of a spacesuit.
Exactly, the spacesuit's the most important part. So once again, folks, thank you for joining us from Film.Ca Cinemas. We, as I mentioned before, we are still not open for business for showing movies, but stay in close contact with us on our website, our social media, and we'll keep you up to date on what's happening with our status, as well as all of our projects that we have underway right now, whether it's Zuzu's Popcorn, our nationwide coast-to-coast delivery.
Oh, so you do it to the Arctic Ocean?
We do it to the Arctic Ocean, yes. We will go to the
You say
Arctic
coast to coast to coast.
We'll
you
go
have to
wherever
include all-
Canada Post or a dog sled will go. Our Zuzu's Popcorn will go there too. Please don't hold me to that. And then, of course, Zuzu VOD, there's no S there, which is coming up soon. You can check out the apps now and get a sense of what we have in mind. You can always support us through our takeout Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. And Coming Distractions is coming soon. See what I did there? Coming soon. Go watch the show on YouTube or at comingdistractions.ca. And we'll soon be in production with starring Andrew, amongst others, in that very, very funny show. We can't wait to get that back on the tracks. And Andrew, good luck at school.
Yeah.
And thank you again for coming and helping me tonight and spending some time with our friends. So why don't we end our show by magically making the show end?
Yes, and we magically disappear from stage. See,
I'm not sure if we can do that.
1, 2, 3. See, look, I've disappeared.
Oh yes, I can't see you.